Welcome to another video. So I really wanted my next video to be an introduction to the to my gear video, or not my gear video, my unboxing video, or because I wanted to get a couple codes from like the devs and then um, go over like the rules of how to get the codes in a video, and then a few days later post the actual video that would um, make someone a winner, or maybe two people a winner. But unfortunately, although they said they would get back to me this last Monday, they never did. So yeah, still waiting on that. If you're a dev that's watching, reach out to me because I would like to get that uh, still. But it's been a minute since I posted a video, so I just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm not gonna just to go over everything. I'm not gonna really go over strategy or anything. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys what I've been doing this season. Kind of go over my mindset going forward in terms of my gear progression and um, stuff like that. So if you're watching for strategy, probably not gonna get much. Also, I will say it's it's not like what I'm doing here isn't advanced in any means. So a lot of people could do it better with or without better gear, probably. Um, so yeah, I my main was here because I was holding down this temple. But um, and I kept it here for the first maybe 6 days because early season it's a lot harder to hold temples. But then once more islands spawn later on in season, then it's fairly easy to hold temples. So um, I generally move mid-season, and I only moved over a little bit because now that I'm in this small cluster, I can hold it down a lot easier and wall a lot more people because people are just running through this whole cluster, and since I'm over here, it takes way more time to get over here to wall them. So I've been walling this guy a lot, walled this guy a few times, this guy a lot as well, and he and me are pretty even. So he's he's a bit more skilled player than those other three. So yeah, I moved over here so that I could wall more people. I currently have my troops positioned. I'm not going to zoom in to show where they're positioned in case like one of these guys is watching, but I have my troops positioned around in these areas to just better help with walling. Um, I want to kind of move this way a bit, but there's also this guy. Where is he? Oh, maybe he moved. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say there was a guy that was stronger up there that I didn't want to move too close to, but now it's all these guys. They've kind of just been running through him, so I probably will move over this way a bit, or try to, I should say. Maybe I'll get walled. There's also a cluster of 104s here and 105s up here, which I kind of want to get to. I just have no bridges, and I don't feel like sending like a 2-minute attack. So I hopefully can get in contact with Feisty to get a couple bridges, but I'm sure he doesn't want to give up that easy experience or possibly easy experience. So we'll see. Um, in terms of my gear progression, I do agree with Big Vi where he says upgrade legendaries. I'm going to still upgrade all my legendaries that I get to 3-star, and then my further Stardust will be spent um, getting these higher than 3-star, my Rusher and Recruiter items. So I haven't been upgrading any mythicals. I got this one from my expedition. Um, Although it's super cheap, and I would say that it is worth upgrading because it's like under 500. Same with this one, same with that, probably. I've been saving my Stardust purely because when I do the chest opening video, then I will have more items to upgrade and possibly legendary. So I want to have the Stardust to get those to 3-star. So I've been running expeditions for that means, and as well as just trying to get new items for the slots that I'm missing, um, so that each expedition is giving me about 80 to 120 Stardust, depending on the items I get from it. So throughout the season, I save up around 1,500 Stardust or more. Another issue is the clan I'm in is currently trying to push up to 10 Templars all around for their members. I am sitting at 9s across the board, so I don't really want to upgrade to 10s across the board because it would cost me, let me see, what would it cost me? It would cost me 15, almost 1,600 every time. And I don't feel like doing that, but I'll still do it. It'll take me a while, but yeah. So I gotta keep that in the back of my head too, as well for upgrading my items. Another thing that I'm going to be doing though is, as you can see, I have a lot of scavenger gems. Not a lot, but I have 3 diamond scavenger gems. One, well, 2, I guess I should say, and then 3. Then I have 2 plat scavenger gems, and I have 1 prosperous gem. And all these I'm going to reroll. And I'm pretty much rerolling every scavenger and fearless gem as of now. The reason I'm not rerolling brave gems is because I am trying to run 50% cautious along with 50%, or not 50%, along with full brave. So once I'm doing that, then I'll start rerolling my brave gems. So you can see I have a decent amount of brave gems. And I think I have some others. Yeah, either way. So I'm keeping my brave gems for now, for that reason. Um, yeah, I feel like there was another thing. Oh, yeah, I'm also waiting to see if the bundle will upgrade to the point. I know there's a $89 pack, or there was $89 pack. It might be closer to 100 now with the update in pricing. But I'm seeing if that goes up to the point where it would be more valuable to buy that versus just buying the loot cases here, a 10 pack. So keeping that in mind as well. I'm going to probably spend at least 1 day trying to boost my KP as high as I can, and then dump my gold before collecting my clan mission, clan quest, conquered cities. Uh, I think that's pretty much. Oh, my skill set right now. I probably could have gone higher in striker, but I'm attacking just like lower level cities. I'm not trying to take like 110s right now or anything. And that's treating me all right. It might not be the best route, but it's fine for me at least. And so I'm just doing that. I actually had it at 250 earlier season, and then we had a couple members join, and then it boosted up. And then I'm just putting pretty much everything back otherwise into Rusher. And I've stated this in earlier videos. that this is pretty much what I always do. Um, you could go up to 300 striker instead, but that would take 20 points from my rusher, so it'd drop down 100%. So I don't know if that's worth it. I'd rather, like, my mindset behind this is I'd rather lose a bit more troops on every attack than lose all my troops by getting walled. So it limits the amount of walls I have. Oh, Gearbot's moving in. Fuck, whatever. Um, limits the amount of walls that are happening to me, and so it kind of makes sense to me. And I'm still attacking with enough power when I do attacks. Well, let's see where it's at. For the most part, I did send a couple um, lower value attacks earlier, but when I am attacking people, I'm attacking them with enough so I don't really lose too much anyways. Because you can compensate kind of. For this sense, he had troops close enough that he could have walled me, so I didn't want to send more than that. Um, but and kind of with this as well. Basically, trying to think. Oh, those were just walls. Yeah. I know they weren't. Yeah. Whatever, horrible example. But for the most part, I should say, not what shows in my logs, then I'm trying to keep my loss percentage like between 5 and 10%. And I'm doing that pretty um, pretty much of the time. And I think that covers everything that's kind of going through my mind in terms of my progression, in terms of like this season KP, as well as my gear progression videos in the future. Yeah, I feel like I mentioned it, but I'm not going for top 25 most likely. I'm just going to stick with top 50. I'm fine with that. I realize there's another gem which is fairly valuable, worth like 6,000 statistically, worth 6,000. Technically, it's probably worth 5,500. Or wait, 500? Yeah, because I might have to spend 500 gems to reroll at least one of them out of four. Um, but yeah, I doubt I'll go for 25% because I'm busy with classes and whatnot. And I'll probably just try to end the season around 100 mil KP and reach level 90 or so. That's about it. I don't want to stretch this video on too long. It's probably been going on for pretty long already. Hope you're having a great weekend. If you're a dev, reach out to me. See ya.